Hello everyone, Keir Smith here, back with another video, and for today's video I bring to you my top 10 favourite songs by The Police. Stuart Copeland, Andy Summers and Gordon Sumner, aka Sting, three supremely talented individuals, and collectively they are The Police. Hugely popular, very influential and one of the world's most loved bands. This band needs little introduction, releasing 5 albums and over a dozen hit singles. During their time in the late 70s and early 80s, they were widely regarded as the biggest band in the world. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the band. They left behind a really strong body of work, although I must say, I never thought that they made a truly great album, although Synchronicity, my favourite album by the band, does come close. But having said that, without doubt, they released some of the best songs of all time, which made this list a hard one to put together. In any case, these are my personal favourites, my top 10 songs by The Police. At number 10, I'm going to go with the hugely popular Walking on the Moon. A sparse arrangement really, taking a less is more approach. They certainly got a great song out of it. Sting's great bass part provides the main hook for the song. Andy Summers comes in with bits of guitar here and there, and Stuart Copeland provides minimal percussion really, and the lyrics are rather playful. I always like the line, walking back from your house, walking on the moon. And I really like Sting's languid vocal style when he sings, some may say, I'm wishing my days away. And I really like the fade out too. Keep it up. A truly great Police song, and number 10 on my list, Walking on the Moon. At number 9 is Secret Journey, which is a great album track from the Ghost in the Machine album. And this song opens with those slow waves of synthesizer, which are very atmospheric and a perfect backdrop for this song to be built upon, which is done by Andy Summers' subtle and melodic guitar line that you hear creeping in at the start. And I really like Sting's lyrics here. They're that bit more sophisticated. I really like that first verse. Upon a secret journey, I met a holy man. His wisdom was his kindness. I'm such a lonely man. And then Stuart Copeland picks the tempo up with a firm backbeat before he gives it that kick into the chorus. And Sting's vocals are great here. You will see light in the darkness. You will make some sense of this. And when you've made your secret journey, you will find this love you miss. It's very uplifting and positive and empowering. And it's quite a straight song in many ways. Verse, chorus, break, chorus, fade out. The song ends as it begins, but it's an enjoyable journey, and I think it's a great song. And it's my number 9 here, Secret Journey. At number 8 is King of Pain, another hugely popular single and a great track from the Synchronicity album. I love the minimal opening of this song with the to and fro of the piano, Sting's vocal and Stuart Copeland's light percussive touch, merely keeping time, and that siren that pans over that you hear at the start. That's really cool too. And I really like Sting's lyrics on this song. There's a little black spot on the sun today. That's my soul up there. Very poetic. Again, you get that great kick into the chorus, and I really like Andy Summers' short stabs of guitar here too. I guess I'm always hoping that you'll end this reign, but it's my destiny to be the King of Pain. Again, really good lyrics. Love the guitar solo. Andy Summers' guitars are great throughout this track, in particular I think. Love Sting's vocals on the fade out, and yeah, an all-round great song. My number 8, King of Pain. My number 7 choice is When the World is Running Down, You Make the Best of What's Still Around, which is a fantastic track from the Zenyatta Mondatta album. Wow, what a super cool groove this song is. Those drums, that bass, those guitar chords, they mesh together perfectly. Those 3 chords that Andy Summers plays throughout this song just seem to go round and round like a loop, backed ably by Stuart Copeland's snappy drum beat. This song definitely has a dance groove to it. And Sting's lyrics are really good here as he conveys this post-apocalyptic vision. In particular, I love that middle section where the song breaks down and it's stripped back and Sting's bass comes to the fore and excels further. And slowly you hear Andy Summers' ringing guitar rising up through the mix till it comes out of it and then brings you back into the main groove of the song. The musicianship throughout this song is top notch. They all fall into this seamless groove, all allowing each other to play. A perfect example of each member of the band complementing each other. The production is flawless. It's a perfect song, and it could have been higher on my list, but Number 7 it is. When the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around. My number 6 choice was a difficult one to place purely because I've heard the song so many times, but I didn't want to let over familiarity knock it down a place or two. So number 6 it is, the magnificent Every Breath You Take. Its popularity is endless because it's such a great song. Andy Summers' guitar pattern is beautiful, set against Stuart Copeland's firm drum pattern. And again, Sting's lyrics are really good here, and though I know the story and understand that the song has this sinister edge, it also works on a romantic level too. And it doesn't matter how many times I hear the song, I'm always charmed by Sting's longing vocal when he sings, "Oh, can't you see, you belong to me, how my poor heart aches with every step you take." And the defiant outburst when Sting sings, "Since you've gone, I'll be lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face." That's a great part too. And the fade out is, a thing of tender beauty. Every move you make, every step you take, every bond you break, and it keeps returning to the "I'll be watching you." And because it's sung so beautifully, like I say, it gives it that romantic feel. A timeless classic, one of the best songs ever written, and my number 6 choice here, Every Breath You Take. At number 5, and another number 1 single for the band, the brilliant Message in a Bottle. That guitar riff, wow, it's so good. Backed ably by Stuart Copeland, who's given those drums a firm smacking. And I really like that little yelp you hear at the start of the song, that "ow." It's a really interesting set of lyrics from Sting too, dreaming that he's a castaway lost on an island, writing a message in a bottle and putting it out there to sea and hoping that someone somewhere finds it. And I always find myself chuckling at his inevitable frustration that spills over in the second verse when he quite reasonably sings, "A year has passed since I wrote my note. I should have known this right from the start. Only hope can keep you together." The chorus is fantastic, and in particular, that fade out is some of the best music the Police ever put together, I think. Sting's bass rumbling under Stuart Copeland's great drum fills, and buried lower you hear Andy Summers really excelling with some superb solo parts. Another truly great song, another all-time classic. My number 5 choice is Message in a Bottle. At number 4 is the brilliant Driven to Tears, another great album track from the Zenyatta Mondatta album. Stuart Copeland opens the song with those pounding drums before drawing back briefly to let Andy Summers' classic guitar line come in. Copeland then comes back to the fore playing those wonderful tumbling drums. Apparently Sting wrote this song after seeing television reports of starving children, and what a set of lyrics he comes up with here. "How can you say that you're not responsible? What does it have to do with me? What is my reaction? What should it be? Confronted by this latest atrocity. Driven to tears. Hide my face in my hands. Shame wells in my throat. My comfortable existence is reduced to a shallow, meaningless party. Too many cameras and not enough food. This is what we've seen. Driven to tears." And when he sings that chorus line of "driven to tears," the music is so good. Stuart Copeland plays some really creative and wonderful drum parts. Andy Summers' guitar shimmers and Sting plays a really cool, subtle but deep bass groove. And that guitar solo is so great. It's a bit wayward. It sounds like it's about to creak and collapse, but it's brilliantly done and fits the song perfectly. And this outro here is absolutely brilliant. The band sound as good as they ever do. The tempo picks up, led by Stuart Copeland's fast drumming against Andy Summers' slick guitar work. And then it casually drops back into the chorus line groove. Brilliant. 10 out of 10 stuff. This again could have been higher, but my number 4 choice is Driven to Tears. At number 3 is Invisible Sun, another popular single and a great song from the Ghost in the Machine album. I really like the way that this song creeps in with Stuart Copeland's firm drumming behind it, and another lovely circular guitar pattern from Andy Summers. Sting's distant vocalising is really good. And when Sting's vocal comes in for the verse, it's rather cold and mechanical sounding, but it's a really interesting vocal take. But it's another fantastic chorus, and I really like the synth that hums away in the background on the chorus. I love the screeching guitar solo and all of Stuart Copeland's cymbal splashes during that part. And another great fade out. The Police are masters of the fade out. Oh, 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 oh. It's hypnotic. Invisible Sun is most worthy of its number 3 spot here. My number 2 choice was my number 1 for, and it's only been knocked off the number 1 spot in this last year or so. It is the magnificent Wrapped Around Your Finger. First of all, I love the song title because it always had 2 meanings for me. Wrapped around your finger like, wrapped around your little finger like you can be toyed with, or wrapped around your finger like a wedding ring. This song is so beautiful. It has this shimmering, alluring, atmospheric quality to it. It's slow and brooding, and again, Sting's lyrics here are fantastic, particularly in the second verse when he sings, Mephistopheles is not your name. I know what you're up to just the same. I will listen hard to your tuition. You will see it come to its fruition. I'll be wrapped around your finger. Sting's vocals are superb on the chorus, and I really like the tempo shift on the third verse when he sings, Devil and the deep blue sea behind me, vanish in the air, you'll never find me. And Stuart Copeland's excellent drums kick the song on. And it's really cool the way that the song turns around at that point. I will turn your face to alabaster when you find your servant is your master. You'll be wrapped around my finger. And the fade out is beautiful. You hear that piercing synth sound. Andy Summers plays some short guitar fills here and there, as does Stuart Copeland. And you hear that lovely descending synth line as the song fades out. It's such a pretty song, but with a sinister edge, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm starting to wonder now whether it should be number 1. Because my number 1, my favourite Police song, goes to the amazing Spirits in the Material World. It's immediately snappy. You're straight into the song, led by those jabs of keyboard which create this slightly disorientated feel. But what took this song to the summit for me is that bass line from Sting. Wow! Listen to this. How good is that? And these lyrics are among Sting's best. They are heavy but absolutely brilliant, because we're still experiencing these problems. It's still happening today, sadly. But I really appreciate the way that Sting makes the words rhyme so they're digestible. You happily sing along to these, but when you read them, they're really powerful. There is no political solution to our troubled evolution. Have no faith in constitution. There is no bloody revolution. Love the chorus, supremely catchy, easy to sing along to, the repetitive shrug. We are spirits in the material world. Our so-called leaders speak. With words they try to jail ya. They subjugate the meek, but it's the rhetoric of failure. It's good stuff. And I really like that quirky but oh so cool keyboard solo with that insistent synth humming behind it. And the restraint of Stuart Copeland's superb drumming throughout this song has to be admired. He is so good. It's such a well-written song, both lyrically and musically, particularly musically. It's supremely catchy. Dun 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 dun. Again, hypnotic. Oh, it's brilliant. The best. Lyrics meet music in the most perfect way. And a clever and interesting piece of social commentary by Sting, perfectly performed by the band. Yes, indeed. My number 1 choice is Spirits in the Material World. So there you go. That was my top 10 favourite songs by The Police. A quick recap. Number 10 was Walking on the Moon. Number 9, Secret Journey. Number 8, King of Pain. Number 7 was When the World is Running Down, You Make the Best of What's Still Around. And number 6 was Every Breath You Take. Number 5 was Message in a Bottle. Number 4 was Driven to Tears. Number 3 was Invisible Sun. Number 2, slightly edged out at number 2, was Wrapped Around Your Finger. And number 1 was Spirits in the Material World. So that was my list. What do you think to it? No Roxanne on this list. Great song, of course, but not quite good enough to make my list. No, Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic. No, Can't Stand Losing You. But please leave your thoughts and comments down below and let me know what your favourite songs by The Police are. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for my next video sometime soon. Until then, bye for now.